Namaste. We will continue with 41st Sloka in chapter 2. Vyavasāyātmikā buddhir ekeha kuru-nandana bahu-śākhā hy-anantāś buddhayo'vyavasāyinām. Vyavasāyātmikā buddhir eka iha kuru-nandana bahu-śākhā hy-anantāś buddhayo'vyavasāyinām. Bhagavan had started talking about karma yogam, which is required for the purity of mind. So he had explained what is karma yogam, and in the 40th sloka he had explained the greatness of karma yoga. There is no failure when something is done as karma yoga. Again, there is no reverse effect or adverse effects. Let us look at a small story of Indra and Vritrasura. There was a rishi called Tvashta. His elder son was killed by Indra, and hence Tvashta was angry. He wanted to do a yaga from which he'll get a son who will kill Indra. While doing the yaga, he should chant Indra Shatrur Vardasva, meaning Indra's enemy should come from this yaga. In Sanskrit, there are different ways of chanting which can actually change the meaning of the sentence. The same sentence, Indra Shatrur Vardasva, when chanted in two different ways, can give two different meanings. The first meaning is Indra's killer come from this fire. The second meaning is the person who will be killed by Indra may come from this fire. Tvashta made a mistake, and hence the way he recited meant that the person who will be killed by Indra may come from this fire, and hence Vritrasura was born. Vritrasura was a great asura, and later he was actually killed by Indra. This is the adverse effect of a karma. Another story which shows the reverse or adverse effect is that of Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna wanted to ask Brahma for Nirdevatvam. Nirdevatvam meaning no devatas, meaning that all the devatas are not there. But at the time of asking the boon, Saraswati came and sat in his tongue. So he asked for Nidratvam. Nidratvam meaning sleep. Hence, he was given the boon of sleeping all the time. Thus, karma can have adverse effects when it is done for a particular deed. However, when done as karma yoga, it can neither be destroyed, neither can it give reverse effects. In this sloka, Bhagavan establishes the greatness of a karma yogi. Vyavasāyātmikā buddhir. Vyavasāyātmikā meaning one who has a firm conviction and who has decided that his sadhyam or the end goal is moksha. Vyavasāyātmikā buddhir eka iha kuru-nandana. Kuru-nandana is basically Arjuna. Krishna calls Arjuna like that. So here a karma yogi has decided on his sadhana and sadhyam. Sadhana is the method or process by which you attain a sadhyam. Sadhyam is actually the goal. So a karma yogi knows that moksha is his sadhyam. There is a nishchaya bhava in his attitude, and the sadhana is jnana yogam, and for mental purity karma yoga. Now in the second line, Bhagavan tells about people who are other than karma yogis, people like us. Bahu-śākhā hy-anantāś buddhayo'vyavasāyinām. Vyavasāyinām are people who do not have firm conviction on the sadhyam. Their sadhyams are multiple. Bahu-śākhā. Śākhā actually means branch. Here it means that their sadhyams, what has to be attained, are manifold. A house, a car, a good job. These are many things to be achieved. Sadhyam. And endless. It never comes to an end. Their sadhanas therefore are also countless. So here Bhagavan points out that a karma yogi has made a firm conviction that moksha is the sadhyam and the sadhana is karma yogam and jnana yogam, whereas who is not a karma yogi and who is driven by desires, his sadhana and sadhyams are manifold. And one more thing to note here, desires cannot be satiated just by experiencing them. Bhagavatam says, Najatu kamaha kamanam upabhogena shamayati havisaha krishmavartmeva bhuya eva abhivardate. We do not get satisfied just because we have our desires fulfilled. And the Sanskrit Vakyam gives an example of Agni or fire. When you add ghee to it, the Agni or fire does not become satisfied and go down. Instead, it grows bigger and bigger. Just like that, when desires are fulfilled, more and more desires crop up. That is the very nature of mind. We will continue again with the next sloka tomorrow. Dhanyavadaha.